hefty. I really look like Pillsbury Doughboy. Went from this to that. This is my 2-year natural bodybuilding transformation. You can do it too. Welcome, Go Season family. I'm back with another video. I'm uploading every Sunday, so make sure you sub up. If you're looking to get into bodybuilding or transform your body, this will give you a little bit more motivation. My 2-year natural bodybuilding transformation. Let's get into it. But first, caffeine. Let me give a brief background on my starting point, how I was looking back then, and what actually made me want to seek bodybuilding. All right, so I really didn't start lifting until maybe, I want to say, 9th, 10th grade of high school. I remember I only lifted on Saturdays though, because I was at my dad's house and we had a gym out back. And every morning, every Saturday, on the weekends, we would get up, go out back, and do like a family lift. It would be me, my brother, my uncles, my cousins, and that's kind of like my introduction to actually lifting weights. But again, that was only on Saturdays, so like I was lifting probably 4 times a month. So this is pictures starting from high school. So this is me in high school. I played football. I really didn't use my high school's gym. They didn't allow us to use the high school gym. I mean, I did have weight training, but that was only focused on big lifts, so like mostly powerlifting. So maybe like I remember doing like power cleans and squats, bench press, and that was really it. So as you can see in high school, if you really look at my arms, they're really not that big. Like I was small. Moving to this one, if you really look at my right arm, the ball, I'm not that small. I mean, I'm not that big. Skinny, really. And then, yo, look at that high school photos. It's hilarious. So yeah, this is me and one of my best friends. As you can see, I really don't got that much size on me at all. I think in high school I graduated at maybe 135 to 140. So yeah, that's high school. That's really my starting point there. Like I said, I played football and I got recruited to play. Like this is when I really started to get consistent because the coaches told me that I needed to get bigger. So I started to eat. I really gained that freshman 15, if you want to be real. So I started to train every single day. The headphones is killing me. Oh, my battery getting ready to die. And we're back. So yeah, I started to lift really heavy, frequently, literally every single day. Once I became a freshman in high school, and you can see, look at my arms. My arms are getting big here. Like I had a nice, decent physique here, upper body wise. I know y'all remember those photos where people used to make them look burnt. So this is one of those. Too much edit. But yeah, so this is me freshman year of college. Started to get really consistent here. So moving on to like more so present time, like right before the C word pandemic. This was like 2019 that I was starting to be more consistent. But the only workouts that I was really doing were like functional training, football style workouts, ladders, kettlebells, squats. Like just not that much accessory work that bodybuilders actually do. So I think this was 2019. As you can see, I mean, I got a nice physique. I like to call it like skinny fat. I mean, I got enough body fat on me for you to notice. Here, started to clean up my diet a little bit more, and then I got the abs popping, abs coming through, and this was just, like I said, this is like box jumps, ladder drills, pushing sleds, kettlebells. That's all I was really doing. And then, boom. Please ignore the powder. I think I just got done doing like a smacks or facts video like this. That was popular around the time 2019 going into 2020. So this, as you can see, I'm a little bit fluffy here. And this is the result of the world going to shit. And during this time, like I really didn't catch like the TikTok wave. At this time, I wasn't really putting out content. I was still a gym rat. Like I still love working out here. I try to do home workouts. It just wasn't cutting it for me. I wasn't really enjoying it. I just wasn't enjoying working out around this time. And food, I was staying up late playing Call of Duty till like 5 a.m. Warzone, eating, didn't care, wasn't tracking anything. And this was the results of that. Bruh, I really look like Pillsbury Doughboy. This was it. This is how I was looking. Chubby. And then I think right around this time, the world kind of opened back up. I started to clean up my diet a little bit more. So as you can see, I got a little bit of ab definition coming back here. Went to Jamaica. They're starting to look a little bit better. And I think around this time is when I started to seek bodybuilding for a number of reasons. And that just brings me to like fitness, bodybuilding. You need to have your why. You know what I mean? Like, what's your reason to go to the gym and to make yourself better? You know, my reason being is in 2020, I lost my little sister due to health problems not related to the C word. And we all knew as a family that this could happen. But so she kind of left me a note before she left us saying that she basically knew who I was as a person and she knew I loved working out. So me seeing that, me hearing that, me looking at, reading that, made me want to put like a purpose behind going to the gym every single day. So this is when I started to research a little bit more about, you know, lifting, and lo and behold, I came across Chris Bumstead, C-Bum, his show day video. I can't remember which one. It might have been 2020 or 21 show day video. And then once I watched that, Shawley's Anaka Power, his video started to pop up, and then I started to go down this rabbit hole. And I'm like, yo, how do their physiques are looking like this? Like, what is this? And that's when I started to seek out bodybuilding. I knew a few people in the bodybuilding world, and I wanted to connect with them. Like, I had some friends that was doing bodybuilding, so I started to search, and I came across my friend. Went to him, and he started to coach me. After working with him, you know, he focused heavily on diet only, and I was trying to do the summer shredding in 2021. I was trying to do that October show, and we were dieting for I think 24 weeks, but I was already diced looking like this, and I was like 14 weeks out. In my mind, I was thinking like, I'm cutting way too fast, way too much. Like, this is not what I don't want to be on stage. I want to look good, but I don't want to be on stage small and scrawny. I mean, I look good. I look great, but not for 14 weeks out. I feel like this was way too much for 14 weeks out. So I actually switched coaches to the coach I have now, my homeboy, my friend, my best friend, and he kind of turned me up a little bit. So this was our first posing session ever. Like, this was my first posing session ever, like being introduced to posing and everything like that. My previous coach, he only focused on diet and like some workouts, but he wasn't really there. So that's another reason why I switched up. So yeah, this is my first posing session. My coach Matt, bro, like, posing is totally different from what y'all be seeing like on TikTok and everything like that. Like, stage posing is so hard, and it's like it's like a whole nother workout. It's hard. It's supposed to be like that because like you're really trying to flex your muscles until someone tells you to relax, basically. So this was my first posing session, man, and my physique, I look good. You know, I was shredded, but I thought it was way too fast for me to be trying to step on stage and do a show. I didn't want to be like a scrawny little boy up there. So first posing session, Matt cooked me. I learned poses. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. As y'all can see, look, sweated. Oh, sweaty. My back is like drenched in sweat because that's how hard posing is. When you're really posing to get on stage, bro, make sure you practice in your posing because it's going to be effortless when you hop on stage. This had to been, this first posing session had to been in the summertime. It was in the summertime. And then we decided to do a show in May, the following year in 2021. So, no, 2022. We decided to do a show in May. So fast forward, this is this is my first posing. This is my first check-ins. I mean, look at the posing. The posing is so ass. Front relaxed pose. I was, I don't know, I guess. Side pose. Side chest. Back double by. Posing was so bad when I first started. So this was in February of 2022. And then this was the night before the show. Boom. Turned up. Turned up. Bro, like, hard as a rock. Posing got better because we practiced. I mean, we really hammered posing every single Saturday for how long? For 12 weeks. Hard, just posing, getting after it. So this was the night before the show. Checked in with coach, and this was like when I woke up, diced. I could not believe it. Diced. This was stage. So like during prep, like I know like still my legs is a weak point. So during prep, I did like 100 leg extensions after every session, no matter what. After every session, that was a way of me bringing my legs up, and that was only, again, 14 weeks of me doing that, and we got some good legs on stage right now. Back double bicep. I look diced. Like I had mad fun doing this. My first show, and then this is me and my coach. So this show we got second in open. If I would have got first, I would have won the whole thing and became a natural pro bodybuilder. I got second in true novice and then third in novice, I think. So after my first show, I decided to go on my first ever bulk. It's my first actual tracked and planned bulk with my coach. My previous show, my stage weight was under 150, so I had to be like at least 148-ish. The bulk, we got up to 185. That's the heaviest I ever been. So this is me doing the bulk. I think this was like during Halloween of last year. This is me posing with my coach. He was literally in prep during this time we were posing. Like, bro, look at that. During a bulk, looking like this. But I definitely get hefty. I get hefty during this bulk. Another pose with me and my coach. I think this is when I started to get hefty. I started to get up to like 185-ish, 183-ish. For reference, I forgot to say, like, I'm 5'7", 6 foot on a good day, but I'm 5'7", and like, without really pushing food, I'm walking around 160 before I started to add muscle into my body the way I wanted to. Right now, today, I'm about 170-ish, and I'm trying to keep it there. I might do a mini cut, but we'll get into that at the end of the video. But yeah, so I got it at 185, like looking crazy. Here, as y'all can see, I'm kind of bent. I'm doing like a bent over pose here because I was really heavily trying to focus on my vacuum during this during this bulk. But bro, I am hefty. Jesus. This was part of the goal though. Like I wanted to be on the higher end going into my next show. Weight size. The good thing about this bulk, bro, it was my first time ever that I actually hit 315. Boom, got that up fast. I could have got another one, but I was too excited, and I was too excited. I maxed out on bench at the end of the bulk. During the bulk, I tore both my adductor muscles. I was going too hard on leg day because in my mind I knew that was my weak point, so I was just going hard. Like I was doing adductors, abductors twice a week, slow and controlled, heavy, and I end up tearing my adductor. So that stopped me from training legs for about 5 to 6 months. Like I couldn't do anything. Like I could barely even lift my leg up. Kind of hindered me during my second prep. So this is the start of this year's prep, 2023. Whew, that boy is big. Front relax pulls. I mean, this is my first check-ins, side pulls, and this is like 185, 186. Here is check-in photos the night before my second show. This is what we wanted. We wanted to add size, a little bit more size, because the previous year I got second, and the guy that beat me was bigger than me. He had bigger legs. He had a little bit more muscle mass on him. So that's what we thought. That's what me and my coach thought that they wanted at that show, because I was doing the same show. They even had the same head judge. So we added a little bit more size. I think stage weight this year I was 163-ish, 64-ish. And compared to 149, I mean, we added a lot of muscle mass during that bulk, because that was my first actual tracked plan bulk. I mean, I stuck to it, meal plan. I got a meal plan, and we gradually increased it, and we just did it the right way, and we added that good muscle tissue. This prep, I mean, this show, I came in, I did 2 classes, I got 3rd and 4th, bro. I was like, what the 3rd and 4th? Are you serious? After almost winning the show last year, I was so confused. And last year I came in diced up, cut up, shredded, and then I added a little bit more size, and the guys that beat me were diced up, shredded. So that's just the nature of bodybuilding, though. Like, you really don't know what the judges want that day. All you can do is bring your best self, your best package. So don't get discouraged about, your placing in bodybuilding. At least you placed. A lot of people are not getting up there. A lot of people are not, doing that 12 weeks, putting themselves through that 12 weeks and really discipline on the things they got going on, food, workout regimen. We make a lot of sacrifices during bodybuilding, and just for one day. You know what I mean? So don't get discouraged. And that's why I'm telling y'all that, because that's what I had to tell myself, that after coming in, 3rd and 4th. After, you go in there thinking like, I'm about to win this. Like, come on, man. I mean, my posing was better than everyone's. It's just, they just was shredded, And that's just the nature of that. So this is what I'm looking like today. I'm walking around 170-ish, 168-ish. My vacuum got better, as y'all can see in the previous photos of this prep. I definitely, if you want to vacuum, you gotta practice vacuum. Like, every morning you should be doing 5 sets, 5 rounds. Hold your vacuum for at least 10 seconds every morning, and I promise you it's gonna get better, because when I first started doing vacuums, I didn't have none at all. I went to Alpha Land, turned up. It was fun. I know for sure I'm not doing a show next year for personal reasons. I think I just want to be shredded. Like, looking back at these photos and looking how I was looking during that bulk, oh my goodness, I don't even want to be like, I don't want to get there. I mean, I couldn't fit my clothes or nothing like that. I really, now looking back at it, I ain't like being that big. So I think I'm just going to, I might go on a little mini cut, try to get nice and shredded, and then we're going to maintain that. I wanted to make this video to give you guys a little bit more, some motivation. There's a lot of people in there that's looking to get into the space, don't know where to start. As y'all can see how far I've came from looking good to not looking so good, looking like Pillsbury Doughboy. I went from this to that. It's crazy. Transformation is insane. You can do it too. You just have to put yourself in that mind frame. Have your why. My why was definitely on the extreme end of things, and it's my why. That validated why I wanted to do bodybuilding, why I wanted to get into the bodybuilding space. It's a form of expression. My posing was bad all the way up to now, how it is today. I got a vacuum. I know how to hit my poses. A little bit more tweaks. I'm still learning things as well. So, but we're there. This is my 2-year natural bodybuilder transformation. You can do it too. Don't be afraid to go out there and do what you want to do. Yes, it will be hard, but one day or day one. Thank you for the love, bro. Thank you for all. Thank you for the new subscribers. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for the new subscribers, guys. We are slowly growing. But like I say, slow motion is better than no motion, and I am grateful. So I'll see you guys next video. See y'all next week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Gone.
Us. Lord, please bring my wrist, cause these hoes fried out. She sweet as hell in them DMs. Shit, we gon'